The following program contains some rather offensive material, such as references to castration, the female body, and other adult humor elements. Which is really too bad because tonight's show features my favorite performer. Well, if you don't feel like subjecting yourself to this sort of thing, now's your chance to, well, we warned you.
Renfield here, and you're watching Transylvania Tonight with Countess Carita and my master Drac. I've been having trouble lately. I'm hearing these voices in my head that come from the jukebox and won't go away. The voices keep asking me questions, and I don't know the answers. What's love got to do with it? Have you ever been mellow? Who stopped the rain? How do you mend a broken heart? It just goes on and on and on. The voices haunt me in my sleep. Here's one. Do you know the way to San Jose? No, I don't. I've never been to San Jose, so how would I know the way there? And the absolute worst are the zombies. They ask really personal questions and prying questions like, what's your name? Who's your daddy? And is he rich like me? Why do they want to know all that stuff? And what's next? Will they ask me for my credit card information and social security number? I'm telling you, it's horrible. It's giving me nightmares. And to top it all off, I think I need a sandwich.
I'm Countess Carita, and welcome to Transylvania Tonight. We have a wonderful show for you tonight. We're going to be seeing my all-time favorite performer. And just who might that be? Well, he's suave, elegant, sophisticated, seductive, and he looks really, really good in tails and a cape. Can you guess who it is? Well, to tell you more about tonight's show is my undeadest king of the vampires, my darling Drac.
Oh, hi there. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. Did you hear what Carita said? Tonight, you're going to be seeing her favorite performer, who looks really, really good in tails and a cape. Well, you know, I do look pretty good in tails and a cape, don't I? And you heard what else she said. Suave, sophisticated, seductive. So let this be a warning to you, ladies. You know that seductive part? Because I'm so hot and sexy, I could get you pregnant just by looking at you. And you know, when Carita said all that stuff, she really meant it. I think this is going to be a really good night for me. So let's get it started, huh? Let's start the show. How do I look? Huh? Do I look okay? Do I? Of course I do.
Not even close to being live from the Borgo Pass, it's Transylvania Tonight with your hosts, that award-winning King of the Vampires, Drac, and Countess Carita, the darling of the undead. Join Drac and Carita for tonight's feature film, Bela Lugosi in The Return of the Ape Man.
I'm Drac. She's Countess Carita, and welcome to Transylvania Tonight.
As I already told you, Tonight's show features my favorite performer, a man who looks really, really good in tails and a cape. But he isn't wearing tails and a cape tonight.
What?
He isn't wearing tails and a cape tonight.
Well, yes, he is.
No, he isn't.
Well, sure he is. Carita, you said your favorite performer
Yeah?
was elegant, sophisticated, suave, seductive, and looked really great in tails and a cape.
Yes, and?
And I'm wearing my tails and cape.
Do you think I was talking about you? No.
Weren't you?
No, I was talking about the star of tonight's program, Bela Lugosi.
Oh.
We're going to begin tonight's show with a bit of a rarity. It's Bela starring in A Cask of Amontillado, which is loosely based on the Edgar Allan Poe story of the same name. It's a 1949 episode of the Suspense television series, and in it, Bela plays Fortunato. Would you like to say anything about the program, Drac? Nothing? Okay, so here it is, our beloved Bela Lugosi in A Cask of Amontillado. You're not going to say anything, Drac? Nothing at all? Would you like a cookie?
Hey, did you hear the bell, Sarge? The war is over.
Look, this
No
gent...
way, let me sleep.
This gent wants to make a deposition. He says he saw a murder. Wants to get it on record. Hey.
Oh, gent. Murder, deposition. Oh. Yeah.
The major says if you give me the deposition, I'll write it down for him in shorthand. Now, first we'll fill out some blanks. Okay, Count, spill it.
Thank you. This palace used to belong to me.
Yeah? The whole shebang?
Early in the war, when the fascists were in full power, I had to give this property to General Fortunato.
Yeah?
Actually, Fortunato used to be a stable boy here, but he rose by devious means until he became one of Mussolini's favorites, and after that, a general.
Now look, Duke, just give me who got killed, who killed, and how come you've seen it, huh? Now first, we'll have the place, and then the time, and then the respective parties.
The place.
Yeah.
Do you know that under this palace, way under, there is a catacomb?
A catacomb?
Yeah, I know. There's a wine cellar about a quarter of a mile deep.
That is right.
You keep forever going down a long spiral stairway. Every few steps, the corridor leads out, lined with vintage wine.
And they keep that out of bounds for us.
You know, after searching for 3 years for the whole of Italy, I can pronounce it the greatest wine cellar in the
I know it
entire-
used to be.
Okay, now, Count. Place of murder, huh?
Well, the catacomb is at the bottom of the spiral staircase. It is so far down that it's actually under a riverbed.
Now, look, Duke, I know this is important to you, but all I need is just 5 words to fill in the blank.
For thousands of years, my ancestors have been buried in that catacomb. And down
Your
there...
Royal Highness, I'm telling you, baby, I don't need all that. All I need is just 5 words.
Way under there is where the crime took place.
Ah, that's better. Murder, catacomb. Next, time of murder.
Time.
Now, what do you say, Prince? Let's blow your nose and get on, huh? Time of murder.
When General Fortunato took over this palace, I must say first that by that time he had acquired so much power that he could force me to let him marry my youngest and dearest sister.
Yeah, why the heck did you let him? Why don't you poke him one?
You Americans are so charming and so simple. I didn't poke him one, my dear boy, because at his call came stormtroopers and torture chambers.
Oh. Okay, Count. Time of murder, huh?
Time. When General Fortunato married, after he married my sister, he took over this place and he let my wife and I stay on. And we lived in a small suite over the stable.
Yeah, nice guy.
This opened onto a terrace that commanded a fine prospect. Every noon, the Countess used to have breakfast there. I used to work in a war office and my sister was in a hospital. But the General and my wife had more leisure.
Good morning.
Has your husband gone to the office?
Yes, I believe so. Doesn't he usually take your wife to the hospital on his way?
My wife didn't go this morning.
Oh?
I told her not to. We're leaving for Rome.
Coffee?
Thanks. May I?
Don't you think you might button your shirt? Doesn't whet my appetite.
We're flying in 15 minutes.
Perhaps you could have one of your colonels to deputize to comb your hair for you in the morning.
Do you know what that means?
What are you chewing on?
It means I won't come back. Not until the war is over, anyway.
You'll keep amused.
Without you.
Why not? Am I part of your pleasure?
Come to Rome.
Don't be ridiculous.
Couldn't you spend the winter in Rome?
Where should I live? We've shut up our house there.
I could get you a luxurious apartment.
I dare say you'd steal it from someone if I'd let you.
You could help me in Rome. As my sister-in-law, you could entertain brilliantly. It would be very good for me.
You have a wife, haven't you?
Oh, she's very simple, just like her brother. Understand, it would be good for me. And it would be good for you. You could have Rome at your feet.
I think you'd better run along now.
Give me an answer.
We've been neighbors here. It's not been too unpleasant. But Rome is different. Rome is public.
What if I won't be married? Answer me. What if you won't be married?
General, I find your stable boy's mind very dull this morning. Bon voyage.
Yeah. And then?
Exactly 1 year later, the General sat in the same chair. By that time, my sister had been killed in an airplane accident, and my wife was living in Rome. On April 12th, the General came roaring up from Rome in a Bugatti of mine he had previously taken over. He invited himself to dinner. And half an hour later, the murder took place. Are you finding yourself game?
Dogs! Two storks nesting in the chimneys. And one glass window when an old lady shook her hand at me.
I regret very much that I have to serve you myself, but since the war, you know.
Who cares while we have that cellar? Who wants food?
Our eyes met. I knew why he had come north, either to kill me or to arrange for someone else to kill me. I really didn't care. I had come to a point where life or death held no preference. In that warm April sunlight, the red wine glowed and gurgled like blood, and I gave up. What hope for me? He was Ilucha's darling. He had a secret police of his own. Actually, I suppose he thought he was being very decent to come in person. He might have sent his agents in the night.
Well, my friend, what do you hear from your wife these days?
She's in Rome, isn't she?
How should I know? You're the husband. Surely the husband knows of the wife and her whereabouts.
She spent the winter there, I believe, trying to secure a divorce. Do you have a cigarette?
Here.
A handsome case.
From an admirer. Well, now, any success with that divorce?
No success.
And how's that from your point of view?
I regret it. It was always a misalliance. A divorce would keep me and would save me from living in fear.
Fear?
Yes. I often think to myself, supposing that a person of great power would want to marry her. A divorce is impossible. Therefore, this person of great power could only marry her if I were dead.
You don't mean that you fear for your life?
Every moment.
Come now, come. Oh, what romance you fill your mind with.
Not at all, no. She has always been attracted by power. And she attracts power. The end is inevitable.
You know, that is my third battle, waiting for you to cook that nasty little meal for me.
I regret that it is the best that I can offer.
Well, it is so long, long life for both of us. And a happier compensation.
By the way, apropos, that reminds me. Last week, a black marketeer brought me a cask of Amontillado.
Amontillado? Ha! That's impossible.
That's exactly what I said. In these times, impossible.
Must be sherry.
Huh? He swore it was Amontillado.
Sherry. Nobody can get a cask of genuine Amontillado these days.
Well,
not even I can get it.
I had my doubts. Still, I bought it.
Throw your money away.
I'm having Lucchese come over to taste it. You remember Lucchese? Excellent palate.
Lucchese? That old fool doesn't know wine from water.
Well, of course, he hasn't got your palate.
Where is that Amontillado?
Oh, no, I'm afraid it'll be too much trouble.
Now, let me taste it. I tell you, let me taste it.
No, I couldn't disturb you, really.
Why, where is it? Is it in your vaults?
At the very bottom.
All the better. I will sober up. Climbing down.
No, General, really, I couldn't disturb you that
Why,
way.
what's the matter with you? You seem to be afraid. You shouldn't be afraid going down with me.
Oh, it's not that. It's...
What then?
Well, it seems a pity to drag you down there into those depths and those darknesses with this beautiful sunny day. No, I'll have Lucchese.
Oh, get your torch and we'll go.
But do you have the time for me? Don't you have to go back to Rome?
Time for you? Of course I have. I have the whole afternoon to kill. After you.
No, General. Please. No, after you.
I said after you.
In just a moment, we'll see the second act of this evening's suspense story. Well, of course, this is the month, you know, when we celebrate Columbus Day, so I thought for our little intermission story this evening, I'd use a couple of characters named Ferdinand and Isabella. Well, in this case, Ferdinand is a fella, and Isabella is a very crafty canine. Now, it seems that Ferdinand and Isabella were seeking new worlds to conquer at the Columbus Circle Dog Show. But Ferdinand's old boat was giving Isabella such a rough ride that she was ready to abdicate. So then our canine queen took command of the situation and said, I'll pawn all of my jewels for a set of those new wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs. And darned if she didn't. In fact, she even threw in one of her best dog bones on the deal, too. But seriously, friends, your car will give you smoother engine performance with leaner gas mixtures at idle and low throttle speeds when you get a set of Autolite resistor spark plugs with a revolutionary new wide spark gap setting. Now, what makes this wide gap practical is the new exclusive 10,000 ohm Autolite resistor. There's one built right into every Autolite resistor spark plug. And believe me, that's really important. For a long time, automotive engineers have known the advantages of a wider spark gap, but it took Autolite's ignition know-how to make the wide gap practical. From the minute you install wide gap Autolite resistor spark plugs in your car, you can count on quicker starting at low temperatures. In addition, the wide gap will give you smoother engine performance with leaner gas mixtures at low speeds or when your car is idling. Naturally, because you can use a leaner gas mixture, you'll use less gas. And another thing, the wide gap Autolite resistor spark plugs actually check radio and television interference. So why don't you take advantage of all these wonderful features? It's very simple. All you have to do is see your nearest Autolite dealer tomorrow and have him install a set of those wide gap Autolite resistor spark plugs in your car. Well, now, would you like to know how our canine queen Isabella made out at the dog show after her smooth ride with those new Autolite resistor spark plugs? Well, sir, she took first prize, best in the show. And the well-deserved blue ribbon she was awarded had some real blue ribbon advice on it. Doggone right. You're always right with Autolite. And now, the second act of A Cask of Amontillado.
I had trapped myself. Of course he was anxious to taste the Amontillado deep in the vault. What neater way could he be rid of me? I think I must have mentioned the wine on purpose, because I was hopeless. The least I could do was to give a little help to the inevitable. As we kept climbing down, 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 gradually a curious peace filled my heart where the panic had been. A resignation came over me, almost an eagerness to be at the bottom and done with it.
Are you coming along all right, General?
Coming fine. Thank you.
You tell me when you want to rest. We still have a long way to go.
I need a drink. That's what I need. I need warmth. Damn down here.
Amontillado? No, I mean Medoc.
Oh. Yeah, that's better. As a matter of fact, we've gone down far enough. Let's forget the Amontillado. No need to go any lower. It's silly. Let's make a finish of it right here and now. Sit down, dear fella. Need a minute to catch my wind. Now sit down. You know, I owe you a great deal and I give you credit for it. Even when I was your stable boy, you saw I had a hand to run things.
I was always aware of a great eagerness on your part, that is true.
So you gave me money to go to school. 3 years, and I was back here and manager of the whole place. Now look at me. Look at me now and...
I must say, General, you have always been able to forge your way ahead.
Do you want me to tell you the truth about yourself?
Well, this is as good time as any other.
You know, when you made the biggest mistake of your life,
I think I'm beginning to find out.
I will tell you. When you didn't join the party, that's when. If I hadn't get in on the ground floor, I wouldn't have been the boss here now over the whole town, would I?
No.
My dear Count.
And if you hadn't been the boss, I wouldn't have let you marry my sister.
That's right. What? Hey, you're catching on. That's right, because, don't you see, if I hadn't married your sister, I wouldn't have had the money to buy my way in Rome.
And if you hadn't married my sister, she wouldn't be dead.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if you hadn't been married to her, she wouldn't have been in the plane with you.
Oh, that's different. I see. Well, can't help accidents. Matter of fact, your sister will never write for me. So simple, just like you. I need a woman of ambition.
Someone like my wife?
Yes, if you say so.
And then you really would have reached the top, huh?
You know, life is nothing but a lot of steps. Either you go up,
or you go down. And it seems that I have to go down.
Count.
That second lasted a year. I knew his revolver was on me. I thought of my sister. I thought of the lovely April sunlight that was far above me. I thought of all the tenderness of life trampled on in the name of the dictator state. Suddenly, at that last breathing moment, the ridiculous thought struck me. Why am I so weak? Why don't I kill him?
Count! Where are you running to? Come back here! I command you! Come back here! Count! Where are you? What trick do you play? Dear brother, where are you? What shabby trick are you playing on me? Or are you trying to be funny, or are you hiding to frighten me by leaving me alone?
Here at the bottom. Yes, I'm in the catacomb. Come on down, it's only a little bit further. The Amontillado down here. Are you coming, brother?
Coming! Hello there! Hello! I'm at the bottom now. Where are you? Hello, brother. What way do I go? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Here I am, General, straight ahead, waiting.
How you relieved me. I thought I lost you. Did you hear my gun? Oh, I'm so awkward. I always stumble when I drink. Yeah. That's very damp here. Walls are dripping water. Are we under the river now? I feel the dampness in my bones. Well, what are you? Stonemason?
The bad sag overhead. Last week I ordered them to wall this end up for support. I see they haven't finished.
That's dangerous.
Oh, yes. At any moment now, it might be the end for either of us. Oh, I hope, General, you don't mind a few bones lying around. It's only my family, or I should say, our family. Yes, I thought I ought to clean the vault out before they sealed it.
I didn't kill your sister. It was an accident. Pure accident. And your wife, she came after me. She came, I swear it.
Would you like to be buried with my ancestors?
You wouldn't dare shoot me.
If you don't back into that vault, I will.
They would find me, and they would kill you. They would torture you.
Back into that vault. Wall. Reach up with your hands till you feel the changes.
Why didn't you shoot me? Huh? What are you doing? What is it? Are you warning me up? Don't warn me up! Shoot me!
The wisteria was in bloom, covering the rooftops below me. I sat for half an hour on the terrace, enjoying the sunlight and the General's cigarettes.
Then what'd you do? What'd you do then?
Then I disappeared. I went into Switzerland. And then I came back, and I joined the underground. And always I say, when the war is over, I will tell my story. And may justice be done.
Next week, our story of suspense will be The Serpent. Also, be sure to listen to Suspense each Thursday night on the radio.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Poor Bela. I've heard of being up against a wall and having your back against the wall, but not somebody becoming part of the wall. Have you, Bela? I mean, Drac. Oh, boy. He's still going to give me the silent treatment. Well, tonight's feature for tonight is Bela Lugosi in my favorite of his monogram films, Return of the Ape Man. It stars Bela, John Carradine, and briefly George Zucco. George Zucco was originally signed to play the Ape Man part, but he arrived on the first day of shooting, went home for lunch, and just didn't return. So I guess in his case it's the non-return of the Ape Man. Frank Moran was cast as the Ape Man, and shooting resumed. So here it is from 1944. Bela Lugosi, John Carradine, and Frank Moran in Return of the Ape Man. Are you going to say anything about the show?
You know, Carita, you said your favorite performer, was somebody who looked really good in tails and a cape, and I thought for sure you were talking about me.
Oh, Drac, you know you're my pet.
And that's another thing. You know I don't like it when you say that.
Why?
Your pet. Why? Because you watch that Bob Barker guy all the time on TV, and you know what he says to do to your pets.
Piffle.
Yeah. And besides, in this movie tonight, Bela Lugosi, he has a pet, his Ape Man, his thought-out caveman. And what does he do with him? He keeps him in a cage. Yeah, is that what you want to do with me, huh? Treat me like your caveman and put me in a cage?
Sometimes.
If we are successful, Professor Dexter, your discovery will rock the scientific world.
We will be. The temperature in the chamber is now normal. We can go in.
Attach the electric impulses. I prepared the injection. Turn it off. Enough.
We've been waiting 4 months for this moment. How can you be so calm? His eyes are twitching. There's life. He's coming to.
Thank you, Gilmore. I told you I would.
Hey, how'd I get here? Where am I?
Take it easy. You'll be all right.
Huh?
Yeah. Drink this.
What happened? Who are you guys?
You feel all right?
Yeah. I feel all right. I'm a little weak in the knees. Holy smokes, I'm cold.
We found you asleep in the park. You were...
Yeah, I remember. Drunk again. You had a load on. Say, have I been here all night?
Yes.
I have?
You must be hungry.
Yeah.
Here. Go out and get yourself a good meal.
$5? Oh, me for the Waldorf Astoria. Hey, if you fellas want to find me again, anytime I'll be on that same bench.
So long. We may look you up.
So long, fellas.
It's incredible. He didn't remember a thing. I wonder what he'd say if we told him he's been frozen solid for 4 months in sub-zero temperature without food or water.
He wouldn't believe.
Neither would anyone else. But you've proved your theory, Professor Dexter.
If I can suspend animation for 4 months, I can do it for 4 years, or perhaps 400 years.
Unfortunately, we couldn't live long enough to prove that, my dear Dexter.
But suppose we were to find a body that has been frozen for perhaps thousands of years.
Oh, that's impossible.
To scientists, nothing is impossible.
I didn't mean that, my dear Dexter. I meant the finding of such a body.
That's what I wish to discuss with you. Come to my study.
Welcome to the premiere episode of The Lost Prophecies of Nostradamus. Want to tell us about the book you're holding, Drac?
Sure. This book is The Lost Prophecies of Nostradamus. You know, it includes everything that you can get in books at the bookstores and stuff. But in this volume, this early volume, they're actually complete chapters with dozens and dozens of quartos of Nostradamus' prophecies that you won't find anywhere else.
Are you going to read one of the prophecies for us tonight, Drac?
Would you like me to? Mm-hmm. Okay, sure, I will. And you know what? I've picked out one just in case you asked that.
Uh-huh.
This is one of my favorites, And I've set it down here so I can read it to you exactly as it appears in the book. Okay? Here it is. The great ruler will ascend to the throne, will fall, and will ascend to the throne again. From there, the Draco will sail the lands upon a sea of blood.
The Draco?
Yeah, the Draco. That's me. You know, when Nostradamus included the names of people in his prophecies, he was often off by like, 1 or 2 letters. Like when he referred to Hitler as Hister.
I see.
Yeah. But that's not all. There's more. Okay? I'll continue. The Draco will join the alluring Carlita. See, that's you. There's that 1 letter thing again. Yeah. And together, they will speak to the people through Transylvania this evening. And they will become much beloved around the world, and the people will send them money.
Really?
Really? It's right here. Yeah. In fact, it is here. So all of you that are watching, if you want to help old Nostradamus make his prophecy come true, send cash right here to Carita and I, care of Castle Dracula, And don't be cheap about it. Give until it hurts. Because, I think Nostradamus would have wanted it that way.
I smell something fishy.
Why?
Well, Nostradamus lived from 1503 to 1566.
Yeah.
So he couldn't have written about your ascension to the throne.
Why not?
Because you died about 30 years before Nostradamus was even born. So you couldn't have had his book in your Castle Dracula library.
Well, to begin with, maybe Nostradamus wrote about me in an elementary school book report. Okay? And, as far as me having the book in the library when I was a child, well, maybe it was my second childhood.
Opposed to the one you're in now?
Forget about what she's saying, okay? Just help Nostradamus out and send money right now, a lot of it, I mean, whatever you can afford, send it. In fact, you can max out your credit cards for all we care. And send that right here to Drac and Carita at Castle Dracula.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
I'm convinced this is the habitat of early man. Maybe 50 or 100,000 years ago.
You're undoubtedly right, Dexter. We've been up in this frozen wilderness for 10 months now. Doesn't it begin to look rather hopeless? After all, we're looking for a needle in a haystack, so to speak.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
I suggest we abandon the search. It seems so hopeless. We might stay here for years, never find anything but tusks and skeletons.
Quite true. But again, we may find what we're after.
It's one chance in a million. The odds are too great against us. Let's go home.
You can go if you want to. I'll stay on.
Oh, please don't misunderstand me, Dexter. I don't want to leave you here alone. I can't. But after all, I'm a married man with a family.
I'm married too.
You are?
A
true scientist is married to his profession. No sacrifice is too great.
Come, we see man.
One chance in a million, and we've won. The greatest discovery since the Neanderthal man.
Dynamite? No dynamite. Picks only.
Be very careful. And you were ready to give up. I'm sorry, Dexter. Our real work will begin when we get home.
I'm so glad you were both able to come. We are very happy to be here. Won't you go in and join the others? Thank you.
Thank you. The body looks to be intact.
Yes. The thawing out process must be made with very great care, so that the change of temperature is not too violent.
Hard to believe he's been dead for centuries.
How do you know he's dead?
I don't know. He may have been swept up alive in a glacial torrent and frozen to sudden sub-zero temperature. But I had no idea it was so late. My wife will be wondering what's become of our guest of honor. I better phone the house and tell her we'll be late for the party.
What is it, Anne?
Uncle John just phoned. He and Professor Dexter are going to be late. They're in the middle of a very important experiment.
Oh, how provoking. But I blame it all on that Professor Dexter. He's impossible.
You sound as if you don't like that man.
I don't. He frightens me. I have a feeling that no good will come to John from associating with him. You know, sometimes I think Professor Dexter is mad.
Don't take Aunt Hilda too seriously, darling. She took a dislike to the professor the first time she saw him, and she's never gotten over it.
And I never will. Mark my words, your Uncle John will rue the day he ever became associated with that impossible person.
Well, now I'm looking forward to meeting the professor with added interest.
A perfect specimen of Pithecanthropus. Neither man nor ape. I was right. alive. I can't believe it.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
Get back! Go back, I say!
Kill us.
The shroud served its master. Get back! Back, I say! See? Fired his master. He probably never understood it. Open the door. Get back! Get back! Get back! Get it!
How will you get him over to the Museum of Natural History?
And what makes you think that that is my plan?
What else can you do with him? How will the world know of your achievement?
They will know in time. But first I shall try an experiment on him.
May I ask what you intend to do?
Certainly. I keep no secrets from you. On the contrary, I'm relying on your help.
Thank you. What do you intend to do with this Ape Man?
Well, I shall try to transplant a segment of the brain of a present-day man into the skull of that prehistoric creature, endowing him with just enough understanding to make him obey my orders.
Well, why not an entire brain?
No. That would remove his entire connection with his former life. I must leave in him enough of his own brain to stimulate his memory.
I see. Then you'll transplant just enough brain to vest him with the faculty of speech and slight reasoning power without disturbing the instincts and impulses of his former life.
Exactly.
But to do that, you'd have to take part of the brain away from a living man.
That's right.
Where will you find anyone willing to do that? Give part of his brain to science. There's great danger, in fact, almost a certainty he would die under the operation. That would be murder.
Murder is an ugly word. As a scientist, I don't recognize it.
We better hurry. My wife will think we're never coming.
Yes, let's get it over with.
You want to tell them about our discovery?
No, not a word. Until I'm ready to announce it to the world.
I'm just dying to hear all about your adventures, Professor.
There isn't very much to talk about, after all.
It must have been terribly lonesome up there all alone without your wife.
What a break.
What's that, George?
Why, I merely said, what a mistake. You're very quiet, Professor.
Yes, I was thinking. I enjoy studying people. You know, some people's brains would never be missed.
I've often thought that. You know, Professor Gilmore, I always wanted to be an explorer, but could never find time to get away from the office.
I'm going to ask Uncle John to play something for us.
He'd be glad to get away.
Uncle John, won't you play something for us, please?
Oh, I've probably forgotten how to play by this time, ma'am.
Oh, come on, play that piece I like so much. You know, Moonlight Sonata?
Oh, but it's so sad.
Oh, come on, please.
Yes, do. Here's Professor.
Come on,
please.
love to hear
All right.
play.
You asked for it.
I've heard you play for a long time. Wonderful.
Are you interested in science, Mr. Agas?
Only from a distance, Professor. I'm much more interested in my own work.
What's that?
Studying law.
A noble profession. It requires a keen mind and a good sense of logic.
I don't know about that.
I think I better be going.
Oh, so early?
Yes, I'm conducting a very important experiment which requires my attention. It's a long walk home. You see, I don't drive.
Well, let me drive you back in my car.
Oh, that would be awfully kind.
I'll just tell Anne where I'm going.
Oh, there's no need to bother, Miss Gilmore. You'll be right back. Let's go.
Hi, Renfield here. Thanks for joining us. Tonight on the show, we have a very special guest, Dr. Seward. Dr. Seward runs the Seward Sanitarium, a place where I spend a lot of my time. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Seward.
Us? I thought we had concluded that there was only one of you, Renfield.
Well, there is most of the time, but us, referring to myself and the viewers at home.
All right. Then thank you for having me, Renfield.
So, I would imagine that operating a facility like the Seward Sanitarium is a big job. What's the one thing you don't like about running the sanitarium?
Are you kidding? That would have to be dealing with all these nut jobs.
The nut jobs?
Yes, the patients, the Looney Tunes, the nut jobs.
But isn't that what you do at the sanitarium? Take care of the patients?
Sure. It's a way to make a buck. But you try dealing with these dozens of crazies, it can be pretty stressful.
Well, what do you do to relieve that stress?
There are a couple things that I like to do. To begin with, I like to shave the patients.
Really?
Yes, I find it relaxing, and when I feel stressed out, I'll walk through the sanitarium and arbitrarily pick a patient and shave them.
Arbitrarily?
Totally, and sometimes I even get artistic with it.
Artistic?
Yes, when I really need to relax, I give a patient an intricate razor cut. I create designs. Stylists call that etching.
That's funny. I haven't noticed any patients with shaved designs on their heads.
Silly. I don't shave their heads.
Oh. I guess I need to get a mirror.
Yes, when I really need to unwind, I'll give their patients enemas. In fact, I'll give them enemas to patients who don't even need them.
You give patients enemas when they don't even need them?
Oh, not you, Renfield. You always need a strong enema.
Anything else?
I find shooting the patients full of that warm water to be soothing and stress relieving. And sometimes it's good for the patient, too.
They always work for me.
Of course they do. And when I'm feeling playful, I'll get shooting that warm water into a patient and tell them to hold it for as long as they can.
I like it when you do that. It's like a game.
It turns enema therapy into playtime. And it's getting close to your playtime now, Renfield.
Oh, then I better finish up. I'd like to thank you and Dr. Seward for joining us, and tune in for another exciting episode of A Minute with Mr. Renfield.
Well, good night, Professor.
Oh, won't you come in for a few minutes?
Well, thanks, but I think I'd better get back.
Not just for a little while. We'll drink a toast to the happiness of yourself and your lovely fiancée.
I can't refuse that.
Uncle John. Please play some more.
No, no. Later, perhaps. Where are Professor Dexter and Steve?
Oh, don't worry about them. Professor Dexter's probably got Steve in the corner somewhere, giving him a lecture on evolution.
Come, sit down, Mr. Rogers. There are cigarettes. Help yourself.
Thank you.
For your happiness.
And to the success of your experiment, Professor.
Will you excuse us a moment, please?
Certainly.
Have you seen Professor Dexter?
He probably found our company too uninteresting and left.
Where's Steve?
I don't know.
Did he go with Dexter?
Really, John, I don't see why you should be so concerned.
I have reason to be concerned. I've got to find him. We will make my excuses to our guests.
But, John,
Anything wrong, Mr. Rogers?
Strange, I feel so sleepy all of a sudden.
Yes. It is a bit stuffy in here. I'll open the window.
Oh, thanks.
Stop or I'll kill you.
Dear Gilmore.
You're not going to use him for a guinea pig. Put that knife away and give him an injection to bring him to, or I swear I'll kill you, Dexter.
Well, if you're so interested in Mr. Rogers' well-being, I can hardly refuse you.
All right, go ahead.
There. He'll be all right in a few minutes.
Do you remember anything about this?
No. I dragged him. You remember nothing.
All right. Help me carry him upstairs before he recovers.
All right.
Good night, Miss Gilmore. We've had a wonderful time. Too bad to have seen so little of your husband.
I'm very sorry.
Don't forget to tell Steve goodbye for us.
I will, thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, I wonder what could have happened to Uncle John and Steve.
Your uncle has behaved most disgracefully. But I blame it all on that Professor Dexter.
Hey, what happened to me? Mr. Gilmore, what are you doing here?
Professor Dexter phoned me. He thought you were ill.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry. I seem to remember getting sleepy, but...
You're probably overworked.
Maybe so. As a matter of fact, I haven't slept much all week.
If you're feeling better now, Steve, you better be getting back. Anne's worried.
Oh, sure, I'm all right. Well, Professor, good night. Awfully sorry I passed out on you.
Think nothing of it. Run along, Steve. I'll follow you in a few minutes.
Okay.
That was the most contemptible thing a man ever tried to do to his friend.
My dear Gilmore,
You deliberately tried to murder someone dear to me.
he might not have died.
That's a comforting thought to you. Did you think what it might mean to that boy? If he lived, the operation would leave him an idiot.
And what about science?
Don't give me that science stuff. Science does not demand such stupid sacrifices. Science does not demand murder on its behalf. Dexter, you're a dangerous man. My wife warned me against you, and her intuition was right. I believe you're quite mad.
I see you and I do not think alike.
No, we don't. That's why I'm telling you now I never want to see you again or have anything more to do with you. My last bit of advice to you is to get rid of that horrible thing you have caged up. Destroy it, I beg of you, destroy it. If it should manage to get away, the primitive instinct in it would be to kill. And you would be held responsible, not that thing.
Thank you. When I need advice from you, I will ask for it. Good night. Fool, you'll pay for this. Intended for you, my friend. Get out. Get in.
Back! Back! I show you who is master. Back! I show you who is master.
Oh, Drac, don't be so touchy, Dennis. You know, Bela has a pet in this movie. Well, yeah, Carita, it's a freaking caveman. Yeah, and he keeps him in a cage. Is that what you're saying? I'm like a caveman? You should keep me in a cage? Well, don't answer that, Carita. That's what I should have said. You know, I should... I'm Drac, and this is the Borgo Pass Report. Our top story tonight, whoa! Looks like we got breaking newses. And for more on this, we go to my favorite zookeeper, the Countess Carita. Chuckle Monkey?
Thanks, Drac.
Sure.
We here at the Borgo Pass Report have just found out that...
We interrupt our regularly scheduled program for breaking news.
Listen, everybody. Look out. They're everywhere. They're coming to get us. Everywhere. Hide where they can't find you.
This has been breaking news. We now return you to our regularly scheduled program.
Was that part of your breaking news story?
Nope.
It wasn't?
Mm-mm.
Bob, what was that all about?
I don't know, Drac. Mr. Renfield called and said he had news about an emergency and that I had to put him on the air right away.
And he didn't tell you what it was about?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, we still have breaking news right here in the studio. And for more on that story, we go to our Countess Carita. Caritacita?
Thanks, Drac.
Sure.
We interrupt our regularly scheduled program for breaking news.
I told you. They're here. They're here. We're all doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Everybody run, and hide now. Don't let them get you.
This has been breaking news. We now return you to our regularly scheduled program.
No clue.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, boss?
You do realize this is a news program, right?
Well, of course.
And, you know, since it's a news program, if you have a breaking story that has to get on the air, you don't have to go through all that. We interrupt this program for the following breaking news. You know, you could just drop the story right in there, Bob. Got it?
Well, I guess I didn't think of that.
Yeah, of course not. Go ahead with your breaking news story.
Okay. Avocados are on sale at the supermarket, so get yours now.
What?
Avocados are on sale at the supermarket, so get yours now.
And you think that's breaking news?
Well, if they have avocados on sale this week, that means they're going to have plenty on hand.
And?
You know how avocados are. They go bad so quickly. So, if the supermarket has plenty on hand, you can pick up a whole bunch to last you the whole week, so you can wait for them to ripen.
Let's see. They go bad, do they?
Yes.
What do they do?
They get all soft and mushy. Like you.
Thank you for that breaking news, Carita. That's all the time we have for this time. We'll see you next time on the Borgo Pass Report. So avocados go bad, do they?
Yep. Really quickly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What happens?
They get all mushy and gross.
Then why do you eat them?
Because they taste good.
What do they taste like?
They don't really have a whole lot of taste, but they're just really creamy and yummy. Like you.
Trying to make up for the soft and mushy comment, huh?
That's true.
This is your soft and mushy, but sweet and creamy news anchor Drac saying, see you soon. Maybe I'll try one. Let me see.
You have to wait for them to ripen.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this reminds me of a girl I used to know down in the village. She was one of the peasant girls. She was petite. What? Well, she was firm. She wasn't ripe yet. So I had to wait to bite her, you know?
Drac.
And now, here's an editorial comment from the Borgo Pass news director, Groucho.
Groucho here, the Borgo Pass news director with an editorial comment. Well, Mr. Renfield is all in a quandary. He's panicky because somebody's after him, or something. Well, I can sympathize with the little fella because I've had that kind of experience myself. I remember it well. It was an afternoon during the dog days of summer when I was going to leave my house. Luckily, I looked through the window and I saw that all the husbands of all my girlfriends were storming toward my door, all together, and they were angry. They should have had pitchforks and torches. And how they all found out at the same time, I'll never know. So I had to do something fast. I decided I'd leave through the back door. But alas, there at the back door were all my bill collectors trying to get in. So I was flanked. I told you it was the dog days of summer. I was being dogged on the right and the left, fore and aft. I was flanked everywhere. I was in a quandary. What was I going to do? But I kept my cool. I kept a cool head. And since it was summer, that took a lot of ice. But this is what I did. Listen close. What I did was...
We interrupt our regularly scheduled program for breaking news.
This is probably going to be my last report because they're here. They're in the house and they're coming to get me. They're in the house. Save yourselves!
This has been breaking news. We now return you to our regularly scheduled program.
And that's how I got all the husbands of all my girlfriends to pay all my bills. Ingenious, wasn't it? I told you, you just have to think straight, keep a cool head. I'm Groucho, the Borgo Pass news director, and this has been my economics, even though you're having fun, editorial comment.
This has been an editorial comment from the Borgo Pass news director, Groucho.
All right, break it up, break it up. What goes on here? Get back. Get back or I'll shoot. fool, brainless fool! Get out! Get home!
What's the matter, Uncle John? You look worried.
Oh, nothing, Anne. I'm just...
Howdy, Mr. Gilmore. You're wanted on the telephone.
Oh, thank you, Susan. Excuse me. Hello?
Hello, Gilmore. This is Dexter. Yes. I knew you must have read about it. It's terrible.
I was just about to finish my breakfast and go to the police. I'm glad you decided to do what I urged. Had you done it sooner, I would have saved the poor man's life. Of course I helped you do away with it. I will talk about that later. Goodbye. Yes, I'll be right over. I'm sorry, my dear, but something terribly important has come up, and I've got to go immediately.
But you haven't finished your breakfast, John.
That's what you get, Annie, for marrying a professor.
Be sure and be back for lunch, John. And don't forget we're going to the concert this afternoon.
I'll be back in time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm so grateful to you, Gilmore, for coming.
I wouldn't have come for any other reason but the killing of the ape.
Come. I can understand the way you feel about me. I don't blame you.
Nevertheless, as a public-minded citizen, I must still report to the police how the poor man happened to have been killed.
So my self-righteous friend was going to tell the police, huh? You trusting, stupid fool.
What are you going to do to me? Oh, I know you're insane.
Ape Man, after I finish with him, will no longer have the primitive instinct to kill. He'll be a righteous citizen, just like you are. You know why? Because part of your brain, the righteous part, will be in him.
I know there's no use pleading with you, Dexter. I've only this to say. If someone has to be the victim of your madness, then I'm glad it's me, not Steve or some other innocent person. Because I feel partly responsible for this whole mess.
Spoken like a true scientist.
Where do you suppose he can be? He promised to be home for lunch and the concert.
Well, he's probably with Professor Dexter.
No, he told me that he and Professor Dexter are through.
Still, something might have come up that would take him there. Come on, Ann, we'll drive over.
All right.
Now, stop worrying, Miss Gilmore. We'll find him.
Thanks, Steve.
How do you feel? You feel all right? It is a success. I have advanced his mind 20,000 years in a few hours.
Hello.
Oh, this is an unexpected pleasure.
We hate to disturb you, Professor Dexter, but is Uncle John with you?
What makes you think he might be here?
Well, we just thought he might be. He left home without finishing his breakfast. He hasn't been back since.
Oh, is that so unusual?
Well, in this case, yes. You see, we were all going to a concert, and he hasn't even phoned.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could help you. Maybe he went to his club.
Maybe he did. Thank you. You know, Steve, I'm convinced Professor Dexter knows where Uncle John is.
What makes you say that?
Well, call it woman's intuition or whatever you like.
But why should the professor want to lie about it?
I don't know. But I think we ought to tell the police.
We'd better wait a bit before we do that. We can't just jump to conclusions, honey.
You know, Steve, I'm beginning to think Aunt Hilda was right about Professor Dexter.
Maybe you're right, honey.
You understand everything I say to you?
Me, Gil, no. Gil, no.
No, you're not Gilmore. What is your real name? All right. It takes a little time. Perhaps some other operation.
No.
Come back. Now come back, you fool.
I really think we ought to call the police. No, that would only cause a scandal. I can't stand any more of this.
Oh, Aunt Hilda, why don't you go upstairs and get some rest? We'll wait down here.
Promise to call me if something happens?
I promise.
Then I'll go.
I wonder where he can be.
Ann, I've got a hunch he's in trouble.
Well, if he doesn't show up soon, I'm going to call the police, whether Aunt Hilda likes it or not.
Okay. Listen, someone's playing the piano upstairs.
That must be Uncle John. That's his favorite piece.
But how'd he get in?
Maybe he's been in the house all the time. Let's go upstairs and see.
Let's go.
Is that you, John? I've been worried to death.
There's no one here.
What was that?
Aunt Hilda.
She's dead.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I thought I saw someone going out of the window just as we came in. Get the police, quick.
Leg's broken, just like the other case. Any money or jewelry missing?
No, I don't think so.
What do you suppose his motive is, Sergeant?
Just plain murder by the look of it.
Well, my fiance chased him across the garden.
You stay here till the coroner comes. Come on with me, Bonnie.
Sarge, here's a footprint.
It looks too big to be real.
Here's another one.
Hey, what's this?
Thing.
Well, what happened to you?
Thing, where is it?
Where's what?
It knocked me down.
Take it easy, fella. Who was it?
No, it wasn't a man. It was like a big ape. It killed Mrs. Gilmore. I saw it climb through the window.
Did you see which way it went?
I don't know, but I got a good idea where it came from. Come on.
Hello, ladies. Countess Carita here from Transylvania Tonight with a public service announcement. Are you watching this show alone? Do you know where your husband or significant other is? Do you spend long nights alone while your man is supposedly out with friends drinking or playing cards or bowling? Or at least that's what he tells you he's doing. For all you know, he could be out cavorting with some floozies. Or worse, cavorting in with some floozies. Well, that's why I came up with my new public service, Countess Carita's Spay and Neuter Clinic. I got the idea from Bob Barker. You know, he was always telling people to spay and neuter their pets. So, if you're having trouble controlling your man, I'm here to help. All you're responsible for is to get your man here and we do the rest. Of course, the procedure may end up with causing his voice to be an octave or two higher, but other than that, satisfaction is completely guaranteed. Happiness and peace of mind is only a snip away. So, call us here at the castle soon. It's all done in the comfort of our own dungeon, and we'll take care of your man for you. Call us soon because space is limited. Snip, snip. So, Drac, would you like to go down to the dungeon?
No thanks. I'm good.
You better be.
Move on. Let's go down. Where have you been?
My home.
Did you kill somebody again?
I killed Hilda.
Mrs. Gilmore. Why did you kill her?
Didn't mean to.
This is the house. I'm sure Dexter knows something about it. I hope you're right.
Get in there, you fool. Get in there. Do as I say. Good evening, gentlemen. Why, Mr. Rogers. What brings you here this time of night?
We're looking for someone.
Maybe I can help you.
Do you mind if we look around, Professor?
No, not at all. You think perhaps somebody entered this house?
It's possible.
That monster, where is it?
Monster? I don't know what you're talking about.
You will when we find it. Nothing in there.
Looks like we're barking up the wrong tree.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Rogers?
I'm not so sure. Where's that door lead to?
Oh, that leads to my laboratory. You may want to inspect that too.
Well, we might as well as long as we're here.
Very well. Follow me.
Kind of an interesting setup you have here, Professor.
Yes, I'm proud of it.
What was that noise?
It must have been next door.
Well, maybe we'd better go around and see what's out there.
There it is. That's the thing that killed Mrs. Gilmore.
For the love of Pete, what is it?
Oh, no! Get away! Get away! Get away! Oh!
You knew all about it, huh?
I brought it to life.
What is it?
It is a prehistoric man with part of Gilmore's brain.
Gilmore?
In the interest of science, you must destroy that thing.
Oh, how? Bullets don't seem to phase it.
There's only one way. I...
So that's why it went to Gilmore's house. It may go back there again.
Well, if you see him, please ask him to come right over. I'm frightened. Yeah, thank you.
come with me.
I'll get it. All right.
There it goes. It's got Ann. No, no, no. That won't do any good. You might hit her.
I'll send out an alarm. Give me police headquarters. Station 42, quick.
Are you kidding?
But I tell you, I saw it with my own eyes. Call out everything you got.
Okay, okay. McGinnis, put out this alarm. Call all cars in this vicinity. Be on the lookout for an escaped maniac somewhere loose in the city. Looks more like an ape than a man. Was last seen carrying off a girl. This character is dangerous. Okay. Back and try and catch him on the other side. Hey, what's going on here?
He's in this building. Get the other boys and bring the torches.
Right. There he is up there.
Light your torches and spread out. Remember, no shooting. Barney, guard that exit. 3 of you boys go up that ladder. We'll go up here. We've got you cornering.
Get back, boys.
They will not find you now.
I'll have to break it down.
Place is on fire! Don't be a fool, you can't make it! Hands down there. Help me get them outside. All right.
Are you all right, honey?
Oh, Steve.
Take it easy. Everything's going to be all right.
Well, this is one time. I hope the fire department lets it get a good start.
Well, that's our show for tonight. We hope you liked it.
But before we leave, I want to do something. I want to check in real quick on Mr. Renfield to make sure everything's okay. If you've got him, Bob, put him on through.
Hello?
Are you okay, Renfield?
Sure, Master. Why do you ask?
Well, because through the show, you've been calling and ranting and raving, really panicking, saying that we should all, save ourselves, that something was after us. They were after you, and that we should all hide because the end was near.
I'm sorry. I must have been sleep dialing.
What?
Sleep dialing. Some people walk in their sleep. I dial the phone when I sleep. I'd been listening to the zombies on the radio and thought they'd be coming to get me.
You were having a nightmare?
I was.
About the zombies?
They were scary.
You know that the zombies that you were hearing were just a 1960s band and not real zombies.
Oh, well. Never mind. I'm going back to sleep now. Good night, Master.
Sheesh. Good night, Renfield. Well, we'll see you again next time. And until then, remember, fly right. So, Carita, are you happy now that you got to spend the evening with one of your favorite performers who's elegant, suave, sophisticated, seductive, and looks good in tails and the cape?
Yes.
Yeah. And are you real happy with yourself that you called me Bela?
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you're sorry, my dear. You wouldn't believe how often she does that, you know? She looks over at me and instead of saying, "Oh, Drac," she says, "Oh, Bela," you know? How humiliating, you know? Especially like late at night, you know, during a tender moment. And she says, "Oh, Bela," you know? Of course, sometimes I play along with it, you know? I said, "Yes, my dear, what can Bela do for you? And does it still hurt when I touch it?" Right?
Right.
I think she gets a bigger kick out of that than when I bite her, you know?
No, when you bite me, it's awful nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where at? It's not the only place I bite her.
No.
Transylvania Tonight is a Fly Right production.